Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another podcast. Welcome, everybody, to the Limitless Podcast. I haven't been here in a long time. I know, like no sorts of update or anything, but there is a update video coming out pretty soon. As soon as I finish editing it, that's pretty much the gist of it. But I have felt this huge urge yeah, a huge urge to talk about just the things that I've had in my mind, and I guess the conclusions around those topics, and what I want to bring out to this world, to my social media and so on and so forth. So like I said, I'm not gonna tap onto those topics of where have I been, what have I been doing, am I lost, is Larissa alive, I'm still here. But I just want to talk about these certain things that I have written down for myself that I want to tap more into and look more into, and just things basically that I like, or that is basically a part of me, I should rather say. So, you, or a lot of you, as you know me as how I am, or maybe you don't know, but I am a really spiritual person. Spirituality honestly has become a big part of my life for the last, I don't know, like 3, 4 years, I guess, or even a tiny bit longer. It has transformed me. Did I just okay? Transformed me, and changed me, and has done so much for me that the religion that I was tapping into when I was way younger, and then trying to, like, kind of, how to say this, I was trying to fit myself into that box of the religion that I was tapping into, and I didn't get anything out of. But like, on the other side, by the way, I'm not like, diminishing the value of religion for anybody, but like, I'm trying to explain this for my experience. But like, how I was trying to, push myself into this box of religion, trying to tap into that, and like trying to like get messages from God or like any help, has never and will never compare to the experience I had with spirituality now, and for how many years I've been, you know, implementing manifestation and connecting to my spirit guides, universe, angels, and so on. And what am I trying to say with this is, you know, as like I said, I'm gonna update you on in a video that is coming soon, pretty soon. But I am so excited about the journey that I'm going to embark on, or like new things that I'm going to bring to my career, or to basically what I want, the value that I want to bring to other people. And obviously, I've always loved to share the things that I study and the things that I embark on when it comes to like expanding my knowledge, my mindset, because we as humans, we have to grow. That is a thing that we must do, because if we don't grow, or if we don't evolve or expand in any shape or form, then something is wrong, because we are on this world for a reason, everybody has their own reason. And if we don't constantly, change and evolve into a better person, like, as a Pokemon freaking evolves, we have to evolve into a better version of ourselves. That doesn't mean that the past version of ourselves is wrong or is bad or anything, but we have to keep on evolving, because that's the purpose in life, right? And that's what happened when I tapped into spirituality. I almost said religion. Spirituality, connecting into different healing modalities and learning about so many things, and wanting to learn more about certain things so I feel more competent and confident to talk about it myself. I don't want to sit there and be like, oh yeah, definitely know about this. I'm talking about this, but I have no idea. No, no, I don't want to know. Like, I don't want to do things out of trends or what is, all like people are doing at the moment, like all people doing the same thing at the moment, or like obviously, like if I see something that I don't know about and it sparks something in me, it's cool, right? But I'm not gonna do things for like an agenda that is not good or like helping people or that benefits me, not in a sense of money, but you know what I mean, like deeply, like benefiting me deeply in my soul and my heart and so on. But I have, like I said, have been practicing the law of attraction manifestation for years, obviously. And tarot obviously also has been a big part of my life for a big time. I also said in many of my streams that I want to bring more tarot and esoteric stuff and psychic stuff onto my stream or even into my content. I have been infusing my YouTube with a lot of manifestation stuff already, but the big news is that there's so much more to come. Like, obviously, I am not going to be only in one niche. Larissa is here with many facets to show. Like, I'm not only just into one thing, but there's many more layers, deeper layers to me, of my soul and my existence and my purpose and what I'm here to do. But I, for example, I want to bring human design onto like what I want to help people with, because human design is a huge topic. It's insane, guys. Look into your human design. That's all I'm going to say. Because human design, for example, I'm just going to tap into each topic a tiny bit, but we can talk about it in like future podcasts or videos. But for example, a big thing that you can look into human design is like how you manifest, because there's two types of people when it comes to manifesting. So you either have to go into details to manifest, or you just do it generally. Like, for example, if you make a vision board, right? If you're a specific manifester, you have to put exactly what you want to manifest. Exactly. Not like random pictures of Pinterest. Exactly the color, the smell you envision of a car. Do you know what I mean? Like, you cannot really put a smell onto a vision board, but you know what I mean. If you're not if you're a non-specific manifester, then your vision board is gonna be more loose in that sense. It's not gonna be specific to the T as a specific manifester has to do. Those topics, or just in generally human design, it's such a big modality that I want to tap way more into. I just want to basically combine all of these things that I'm going to talk about into what I do, because everything is basically life changing. Second one is astrology. You guys know Larissa is a huge astrology girly. She has been for a freaking while. But I haven't been feeling really confident when it comes to like reading, birth charts or just some stuff, like understanding some stuff. And recently I have purchased a Patreon subscription to someone called Chloe Taylor, if you know her. If maybe Chloe is listening to this, which I don't believe, but hi, Chloe, you've been such a huge inspiration to me. But like, I have watched like a masterclass thing she had in her Patreon about astrology, and boy, oh boy, it has helped me so much, because I already had not a lot, I had knowledge about how to read certain things in a chart about astrology and so on and so forth, but she just opened the world to me of actually understanding it. Like, it clicked in my head and I was like, oh my god, I am there. I'm so happy. So I'm so happy and excited to share astrology way more, and even look into like different transits and what is happening in the sky, and like I said, connecting it with each thing that I'm talking about today. So I'm really freaking excited. Also, I am definitely gonna do personal readings, when it comes to all of these things that I'm talking about today. Like, I'm so freaking excited. You don't even know. The next one on my list is numerology. I have recently read a book. Oh my god. I can talk about this another time, but uh I don't remember who it was by or what the title is. Wow, I suck as a content creator, I sort of got. But there's so much more to numerology than I thought. Like I was already impressed by like my own life path number, which is 1. When I read my own life path number text that came with it or just looked into it more, I was baffled. I was shocked. I was on the floor rolling, asking the universe, how the fuck did I not know this earlier? Or how is this making so much more sense about my life? But like recently when I read that book, my my world expanded so much more in that sense, and it is definitely gonna be one another thing added to my list that is gonna expand just the world of mine generally and everyone else's. And I cannot wait to help people with also adding numerology to my list. The next one, I already mentioned tarot. I have been feeling more and more confident when it comes to tarot. There's going to be readings, like pick a card readings and different things, and even personal readings I would love to do for others. So I'm just freaking excited. Next one is pendulum. Like I've been offering like yes and no answer readings, like short ones already, which I don't know if people know about, but I just I think I want to implement it also more. Maybe in like videos, like with pick a cards, like people ask a question and I just use my pendulum or something. But I still wrote it down because using the pendulum as a divination tool has been life changing for me, and I love it. It just connects with my psychic abilities so freaking well. I just wrote the hello what I just wrote the word psychic down. That's the next one on my list, which I do want to tap into it way more. Like I've been experiencing lots of. I think my dreams have been trying to tell me a lot about my psychic abilities, which I have to tap more into. But definitely want to, you know, expand on that aspect because I know it's gonna help way more in just combining all of these. Psychic abilities combined with all of these is chef's kiss in my opinion, especially for just what I want to do. It's gonna be life changing. My psychic abilities have been really expanding, especially like using the pendulum is a divination tool, and just generally tapping into feeling and like dreams and what comes to my mind and stuff like that. It's just insane, but I just definitely want to work on that way more. Manifestation is also on the list. I know I've already tapped into it when it comes to just generally my life and like when I talk about it on a stream or in a video, but I just want to tap more into it, like like vision boarding or like scripting and just way more. But like I still wrote a few things down on this list that I've been already doing, but I want to combine it all. I want to combine it all and maybe just I don't know, like make a course out of all of it, or just like a huge package where somebody can just, if they're like, "Oh my god, I want to know everything about me," and I do like a huge package called, I don't know, I'm just blabbering out of my brain like I don't know, Phoenix transformation package where you just get all like astrology, numerology, tarot, I don't know, but like I don't know, I'm just stumbling all over my words and just jumping from one thing to another. But manifestation, big thing, huge thing that has impacted my life, changed my life, obviously is still gonna be there. But the last thing on my list, I hopefully didn't forget anything, but the last thing on my list is, I hope I'm pronouncing this right or saying it right, Schumann resonance. Like I've been following this person on, I almost said TikTok. No, I don't. I just use TikTok to post, or I was using it for that. But I've been following a person on Instagram who's been basically looking at that and just, how to explain this, like basically spikes of energy in the world, or like more like um electromagnetic fields and stuff, but whatever. Schumann resonance, huge thing that I've been seeing every so often by this person, but I have found a way where I can actually look into it myself, and I've been slowly learning and learning more about it. But I've been watching it because spikes of energy and just, generally us as humans altogether, we are huge. Like, and when, like, how many are we on this world? 8 billion by this point, together as one energy. It's huge. Obviously it has to show up somewhere, but like it's interesting how it should, like, for example, like certain protests, if there's a lot of protests happening, that it shows as a spike on the Schumann resonance. And it's insane. And I just want to look into it so much more because everything just affects us. Obviously, already like weather affects us, like the change of weather. Uh, why am I saying weather so weirdly? Okay. But yeah, that, and like, the changes of the moon cycle and so on and so forth, so on and so forth. You can tell that I haven't been really talking that much to my mic, but like other stuff like eclipses and so on and so forth. Like energy is a big thing. We're made of energy. Our cells have energy. Atoms like have energy. Everything is vibrating around us. Our heart, our everything, like everything around us. So like it has to show up somewhere, but also you know, it's interesting to see that the like I'm saying this in quotations, but like the presence of the earth can be measured, like what is happening around it in that sense, and just scientific stuff, which is really, really freaking cool. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it when it comes to this podcast. I know it's pretty short, but I just want to talk about this because I'm so excited about, like, I'm so excited. You can tell by blabbering, and now I'm just stumbling up on my own words, but I'm really so freaking excited about the things are to come to my social media, especially my YouTube. Like all of these things I'm gonna talk about. I feel extremely excited for the first time in a very long time. Like, like I said in the update video that I'm gonna talk about all the changes and stuff, but for a long while I've been feeling lost. I cannot talk. I've been feeling lost, and a lot of things have been just like up in the air. I felt foggy, but I feel like for the first time in a long time, it just feels so freaking right, and I cannot wait to do this for you guys, do this for me, and help people, and just share knowledge or share things that I'm learning with others, so other people can learn and maybe share it with more people, or just maybe brighten somebody's day with something, or because honestly the knowledge of yourself, they always say, know thyself, is the most important thing. And if you can just understand certain cycles or certain habits or certain things, or if you just make sense of why you're on this, I cannot talk, if you can just make sense of why you are on this earth, or what your purpose is, or what is, like, in quotations, written out for you, then things just become more clear. The fog just, boom, is gone, clears, and it gives you more sense of a purpose. It makes you feel lighter, and things just make more sense of like certain experiences and so on. And I know that this can do this for everybody if it did to me. And obviously, like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not the all-knowing Larissa. I learn every day. I study every day. I expand my mind, change my mindset. I add pieces to the puzzle every day. And I'm just excited to share this with you as I go and I learn it myself. So, thank you everybody for listening. Thank you for taking the time to be here with me and share the time with me. I love you all so freaking much. I am so excited for all the things to come, to all the things I'm going to do, and to do it with you all. Thank you and see you another time. Bye.